Come back.
But I was in the bathroom, then I was in a bed.
Don't lean back.
Then I was in the garden, then I was on the side with it. Then I was on the roundabout, then I was off with no whip. Then I was on the garden, then I was on the side with it. Then I was in the bed, and then I was with no. Then I was with one day, the little Dolly was about to go in the car. Today was the manic show. And it was ready to go. The magic show was very fun. It was very fun indeed. Now he said the manager, I'm going to make this water disappear. Everyone close your eyes, he said. And this they did. He grabbed the bucket and then tipped the water out. And then he went over and put it back in. Open your eyes, he said. And then all of it was gone. And there was cake mixer in. Next, I will make a cake. This will be easy, he said. But before he did that, he said, close your eyes again. Close your eyes. And he quickly, and he did the things really quickly. Then he magicked, and he got his wand and said, abracadabra. But before that, he said, I'm going to make a mud cake, he said next. And then he waved his wand. I'm going to make a garden cake, he said. And then waved his wand. He was sewing the normal way. And then he was going to make the cake again, but this time without magic. He then filled this up with mud. Then got some macaroni mud. But he had a secret. It was magic mud. He had it to make loads of mud of it appear. He had nearly finished. All he needed now was his special syrup and then the jars. This was a secret because because while he was turning his back, the little Wonky Dolly put stones in. Then he put mud in and it looked like a real cake. And a little Wonky Dolly thought that he wanted it to looked like a real one to trick somebody to eat it. So then she kept putting a lot of stones on in there and covering them up with the mud. Then she said, "Do you want to look at the cake?" And the Wonky Dolly thought that now he was going to ask who was going to eat the cake, and gave a dirty spoon. Then the boy then he got a piece with a stone and ate it and said, "I will eat this," and ate it. You, he said, "That's terrible. Worst chocolate cake ever." "Oh, what?" he said. And then, while he was turning his back, the little Wonky Dolly put even more stones in. He got loads of bricks. He got loads and loads of rocks. And then she ran away. Then he was choosing a piece. And then he had choose his piece and ate it. "You yuck," he said, and dropped it on the floor. The terrible mud cake ever. And he went off. He was going to make a lovely thing. This thing was secret. Then he stopped going, and then he said, "I will make this disappear," he said. "Everyone close your eyes." And then he threw it away and then said, "Open your eyes." Wow, it's gone. Now I'm going to make all this mud disappear. He went off and tipped it. And he tipped it all away. And he actually said that he was going to make the bowl disappear. So then, he got a water and started digging it all up. And then he said, "Done! Wow, it's disappeared. Did you eat it?" Someone said. No, that's mud cake was terrible," said. "And I now know it is," he said. And then everyone went away. Someone was trying to see if they could get up the pole, but then slipped. He then fell into the ground and landing very, very hard on his back. He went down, plump, plump, plump. slide. Then he said, then the magician said, I'm going to get up slide very, very quickly. I'm going to get up this slide. And he asked how he could get up the slide. You could jump up for a bit and then hold on to the sanders and then pull yourself up. And keep climbing and then you'll get up. And the boy, oh yes, that's it, it was very dangerous. I will. Close your eyes, everybody. And then he went up the steps of the slide all the way to the top. And then said, open your eyes. Whoa, how did you do it so fast? But someone had kept opening their eyes in all of these. He didn't break himself. So you bad. Then he shouted, but I actually can't do real. He said, because I'm actually I dressed myself up as a man. I look smart, he said. Said the little boy and stopped. Then he said, look. Said the little boy, it was Joe. It was Joe, and one of the boy is the little Dolly. And he said, I'm going to the slide park. Who wants to come with me? I do. Said a lot of people. But we can't. He said, and then he started to make a kitchen in a place where you could buy food. But this was a place where you could get food that people made. Like slunky doing. This is where people made food. People made a lot of food. But this was food that you have never seen before. Like giving or pluck pie. Or slunky Derrick. People travelled all over the world to get this food. And then today they were making mud sculptures. The school were making mud sculptures. They were making them with Joe Rivers tools. This was Joe's class. He liked making mud sculptures. He did it a lot recently. He knew he was going to make the best sculpture. And then he took some mud and then got one of his sapers and then he had finished. He then tipped it back and made it white. Then the tip, it has a shape. Then he tipped it back and then shaped it again because it lost its shape. He then got his flayed well. And then patted it. And there was a what? He didn't like that. So then he got it out of the mud. He was making his lovely, lovely, beautiful mud sculpture. He was now going to make a monster. He saw a bit fall out and then used mud to make the monster. But the head fell off. So then he used his hands to put it back on. And he said, "Ready? Wow, that's so cool." And then, next part, destroying them. He destroyed his very well. Done. He said, "Next mud sculpture," he said. And said the mud person, said someone. Next mud sculpture. Ready? He said and made an explosion. He was digging and digging a lot. He then got some mud and then used it to make a treasure chest. And then he covered the treasure chest because he didn't do it right and there wasn't meant to be a treasure chest. He made a deep slab, which was a full slab. And at the bottom, there was just a lot of dirt, which covered you. "Great one," said the manager. "You've won. Yes, one more contest and we'll see who has won." This didn't take long for the last contest. He just got a big piece of mud and got a stick. Then made the stick very, very muddy. Then made the stick surrounded by mud, and this place was a finer gearance. He was making the flywheel gearance, which was just a big island with trees with no the leaves on. They were just bare. Done, he said. Wait, one, he said. And then they broke it. Then next round. Next thing. Trying so hard on this. It's never going. Getting up a slide, no trouble. The people made it easy today. They tried a cool thing up to make it easier. Very dangerous. They had to pick which monster they would have. And see and have a contest of who could use who could use them the right way and borrow. Actually, it was a hoop contest. People had hoops and they had to do cool stunts on with them. No one could do the one that Jason was doing. He was spinning his arm and the hoop was on his arm. They were spinning a lot, round and round. And then it went up into the air and landed on his arm. It was so fun at school because you could do loads of things. Then he said, when his mum picked him up, he said, "Can we go to the toy store?" Yes, said his mum, and they went off to the toy store. Then he saw a little dolly up at the top. But the people didn't. But the people hadn't finished adding all the things yet. Wait a minute, said his mum. And then he said, "I will like the little dolly at the top." He said, but then the ball got knocked down, and he said, "Can they have a little dolly?" After the dolly fell down. Yes, you can, said the little dolly. And then, when he went to school, he took the dolly. "Look, I've got a dolly," he said. "Wow, cool," said Luther. Is he a boy?" asked Pink, who was busy and then got too much distraction every single day. He was doing something cool. He had a broken, and Elmer, he had a broken arm. It really hurted. So Josh wanted to give her a present from the toy shop. He asked, "What do you want from the toy shop?" Because I'm going to go to the toy shop. to get you something. Can I have a doll? Okay. Oh, and then he said to his mum, I don't want the doll anymore. Can I put it back? Yes. And then they went there with Alisa after she went to the doctor's and her arm was better. And then she said, well, can I have the dolly? You can have all of the toys. Said the manager, I feel hurt. Then down fell the ball, and down fell the hoop. Down fell the universe, but and then down fell the dolly. Yes! Oh, I dreamed to have these. And then Josh said, I will like this rainbow hoop. And so did his mum a cool trick. And then teach Elsa how to do it. Then teach Elsie how to do it. Look, he said to Elsie, just make your arm, just move the arm like this, and then the hoop will go round. Look. Can I do it faster? Said Elsie. Yes, you can. Move your arm faster to make the hoop go faster. Oh wow! She said, I can do this. Wow, cool trick, she said, and then that is the end. Bye guys!